Hunter, you exceed expectations. You are far more exciting and complex than any specimen in my sanctuary.
Greetings, Tenno. Welcome back to Warframe TOG. We are in the middle of doing a whole bunch of relics so that we can get Orokin ducats for getting stuff from Baro. Now, I had taken off my cold mod from here, okay, and put on heat for purposes of doing a Nightwave thing. I'm putting the cold back on right now. Now, what was the other thing I stuck on there that I just had? Rifle aptitude, status chance. More status chance might not be a bad thing. We have a rifle ribbon mod, which I'm not going to make use of right now. What do we got that's work 10 that isn't going to change things drastically? I've already got vigilante armaments on here. Honestly, the accuracy is really not that important on this one. So this heavy caliber, if it was ranked up fully, could be really useful.
Not a number.
I could increase the fire rate, which would be pretty cool. I don't want to put a different different type on there because I want the cold for the Nightwave. So I don't really want to put a different type of damage. What I might do is, since this is a impact weapon primarily, is put more impact on here. So we can stick rupture on here and rank it on the way up. I think that'll fit, yes. All right. So now we're doing more damage that way. But the key thing for this is the criticals. Obviously, we're going for criticals, and the multi-shots will give us more damage on those. We're going to want at some point to put an Eximus mod. We have the ammo drum. We can put that over there, and you can put something else on here. But I'm going to need to put another forma into this in order to be able to do that. At least one more. Because one forma isn't going to do anything for us right now. We don't have any primary arcanes yet. That will change. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with this weapon, but it's pretty solid right now for what we need. I'll probably put more damage types on it soon. So we have been opening relics, and our Nightwave, as you can see, is we're not going to be able to finish this. It refreshes in less than a day. I could do one more sortie right now, but by the time that the next sortie becomes available, this will go away. It will come back later. We'll remember to do it later. We can't do this because we haven't unlocked the hex. We're working on the cold damage, and at some point we're going to go do 3 bounties in the Orb Valis in order to get that, because that one came back. All right. Our main goal here is to unlock relics. Oops, let's go back to my Void Relic station. We don't have a lot that we can open right now that without making them radiant. Okay. These Vanguard P1, we've already got everything that we need out of it. The Protea Prime we've already built, in fact. The Neo V8 could be done as a... because we only care about the commons that are in it. This Neo P9, same deal. We only care about the common that's in it. The Neo O2. We have 4 Neo relics here that we could undo. We could open without any trouble. The Meso relics, we want to radiant every one of those. So no, we can't really do any of those. The Lith relics, we have Lavos Prime, so this one could be opened. Lith L7, and the Lith K12 could be opened up. So we got 4 there that could be opened without any trouble whatsoever. And I do believe we might have Epitaph Prime. I'm always questioning that. Hold on, let me do something that will help me a lot here. I'm going to go to all, and I'm going to go filter this by, I'm looking at a separate program here called Warframe, which is an assistant program for Warframes. It was originally designed primarily to give you platinum prices from Warframe Market for any parts that you happen to have. But it also does a very good job of keeping track of your inventory and your mastery and your relics. Okay. And what I just did is I went to put up the list of every prime that I own currently. So when I go and look at something like this Lith E2 and they say Epitaph Prime, do I have that? Yes, I do have that. Okay, so I don't need to question or look it up somewhere else. I've got a list of every prime that I own. Likewise, Colossus Prime, we already have this. So this entire thing we have. It's perfectly openable. The Ceto Prime, we don't. Lavos Prime, we do. Okay. So I can look at it this way and say, okay, even if I don't have the part, do I have the thing? Nautilus Prime, I don't have. I would love to have Nautilus Prime. Loki Prime, I don't have. So all my Axii relics are also a problem. So I have some Lith relics I can open. I have some Neo relics I can open. I have 2 Vanguard relics I can open. Every one of these. Now see this one here, I only need the uncommon. I could open it up. There's a 10% chance, or maybe 11% chance of me getting that uncommon without me making it radiant. But it goes up to 20% if I make it radiant. So I really want to make it radiant to give myself the best chance of getting that Ash Prime blueprint, which is the one last thing we need. So all of these other Vanguard relics I want to make radiant. So I've got this. So now we know what we have. The next thing is, what sort of fissures do we have that I can use to open stuff with? And the fissures are, well, there's an Exterminate Lith fissure. That's not bad. An Exterminate Meso fissure, which we don't need because we don't have any Meso relics we can do. We have terrible Neo and Axii fissures. But the Neo fissure is going to be changed in 23 minutes and 27 minutes. So these might be something I can ignore right now. This is going to go away in 16 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go do this Lith Exterminate and open the Lith relics that we have. I'm going to switch this back to public so I can get void traces. And then hopefully by the time I am done with that, one of these other things will have opened up to something better for us. So let's look at this Lith Exterminate. We already have everything we care about in this complete. Actually, I think we don't have the Burston Prime. We actually do not have a Burston Prime built. But we have built Epitaph Prime and we've built Colossus Prime. No, yes, that's true. So we can open this one without any trouble whatsoever. And we will. Now I could use Titania in here. I'm using Volt for Exterminates It does. Exterminate is especially a low level exterminate, really doesn't matter what I'm doing with it. If it was a capture mission, I would be using Titania. So here we go. We go hit R1, and we'll just walk through here, and pretty much everything will die if I catch up to them before enough to kill anything, which may not be the case.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Because we've got, I think that's a Uriel blowing everything up before I even get there.
No detection from enemy sensors.
Have I mentioned we need to get Uriel? Uriel's on our list of things to get, and soon.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission.
Oh man.
Extraction.
I'll be lucky to kill anything in this. I just gotta find my way out.
Enough reactant to open your relic.
You know, if you keep making me go fast, I'm going to run into the geometry faster. I'm not going to get through this faster. Sometimes Volts are so enthusiastic about making everybody else faster, they don't realize that it doesn't work for everybody. Necros Prime blueprint. I'll take it. I was going to take the Nautilus Prime systems because it's a duplicate, but Necros Prime, I'll happily take. And we got 82 void traces right now after all of that. I think I will switch over to Titania for these exterminate missions because Volt, with people going that fast through these Titania, I don't want to hold them up too much. All right, exterminate. Here we go. The O2 we want to keep because we want to have a chance of getting those Odinata Winds blueprints and the Loki Prime chassis blueprint and the Worm Prime Cerebrum and the Volt Prime. There's a lot that we want from here. We'll take almost anything we get from here, to be honest, except for the Forma and the Bow Prime. I guess I could even take the Bow Prime. This we already have pretty much everything, including the Bronco Prime. So we don't need to worry about that. I'm going to equip that and go. Oh man, this is an exterminate on E Prime of all things. It's the easiest single mission in the game. I think even as Titania, I don't know if I'd actually have to be doing anything to kill everything. Just turn on my 4 and let my Razor Wing flies go kill everything for me. Hello. It's faster though if I do the killing.
Platoon of Grenier Marine stationed here. Leave no one standing. Void Fishers, you need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open your void relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
Same sort of thing. Everybody's running Uriel. I'm not surprised.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Uriel's very, very good.
Their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Oh, it's not Uriel. What the heck are they using here? It's not Mirage. Somebody must have subsumed one of Uriel's abilities onto a Titania, maybe. 3 Titanias. That's kind of funny. Lavos Prime Systems, worth 100. I will take it. I've already got it, but it's worth 100 ducats. So it's definitely worth us getting that, and it's worth the Void Traces too.
Another job well executed.
Heck, I'm halfway to building a second Lavos Prime. There is actually no reason you should... Well, okay, there's only one reason you ever need to build a second Prime, and that is if you've run out of configurations for different things to do, and you want more configuration slots. Okay? You have 3 in each Warframe, and you can mod those 3 slots any way you want, and you can switch them, okay, right here in the navigation panel. Okay, if you look here and I go and click on this, I can say config ABC right there. Okay, but if you need more for various purposes, at that point you would create a second one, a Prime. Other than that, there's no real reason to do it. Okay, you can't feed it to the helmet. You can't do anything else with it. You can't sell it to anybody. So there's really no point once you built your Prime to get another one unless you need more config slots. And there are reasons for getting those later on. So let's go ahead and do another exterminate. We've got plenty of time. I am now on these Lith K12s. I have 3 of them. And since I happen to have Epitaph Prime, I don't have Venado Prime. Okay, that's really the only thing I might want out of here would be the Venado Prime blueprint. But I'm not in a rush to get that one. That one I can get later. It's not even vaulted, as far as I know. So we're going to do these Lith K12s. We're just building... Actually, I have enough Void Traces. Let's see. What else do we have? Has anything new come in? No, we've still got 7 minutes on that one and more time on the others. And we don't have... Oh, we do actually have 1 Omnia Fisher. 2 Omnia Fishers that we actually have access to. An Omnia Fisher lets you open up any relic. Any relic. The thing about them is people intend you to go and do multiple ones. People get really annoyed when you go into an Omnia Fisher only to open up 1 relic. And they are kind of a different way of doing things. I like to use them rarely when I'm opening up a whole series of relics on my main. Just because it's convenient and they're very good at getting... stuff from the Zariman or from Deimos that you might want to do. So, but I'm not going to do that now. We do have an Exterminate Requiem Fisher, which I haven't talked about Requiem Fishers, and I probably am not going to do anything with them until March. They are about to revamp how Requiem relics work. And that's going to happen in March with the release of Shadowgrapher or Shadowgrapher. I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. But at that point, then we will go start working on things like a Kuva Lich and Sisters of Parvos and things along those lines. So we will worry about that at that point. But right now, I'm going to do another Lith Exterminate. We're going to do this Lith K-12. And equip it for the mission and see what we get.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marine stationed here. Leave no one standing. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here. Their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Nullifier. Wow, in this mission, there's a nullifier? I'm a little surprised. You do have to go to the back of this sometimes. All right. I'll take the Epitaph Prime Receiver. We've already crafted that, and that's worth 100 ducats. That's halfway to one of those mods. Right there.
Another job
2
well
missions.
executed.
And we still got 60 void traces out of that. Wow. I think the void traces might be sometimes getting resource drop chance boosted. It's possible. All right, let's go do another one. All right. We're mid-mission. I don't even know which direction we're going. This way.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
All right, Hunter. I will reward you should you perform.
Really?
Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Holy smokes. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. I only have 4 reactants, so hopefully there's more on the way to the destination. Yes, there is lots more.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
This Venato Prime blueprint is worth 45. We haven't crafted it, but it could be useful.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
In a way, it's interesting to remember how different that mission was when you were first doing it the first time, in a brand new thing just out of the Awakening and into Wars Prime. All right. Oh, that's an excavation. Let's not do that. We have still not really improved things here. Wait, which one did I choose here? Exterminate, that's the one I want. With K-12, equip for mission, yes. That was kind of weird.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marine stationed here. Leave no one standing. Void Fishers, you need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? A Fisher, defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open your Void Relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Relic is cracked.
That's it. You opened the relic.
I don't even know
Finish
where I'm
your
going
mission and
though.
we'll take a look inside.
That's a dead end. Ah, I'm going this way.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Oh, no, it's up. Where are we going? Everybody's got the reactant, so I don't know why you're standing there in the middle. There we go. We have a Cedo Prime receiver. I will take that one and go over here and let them have that one. Yeah, so that we even it out.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
That is the polite thing to do, by the way, so that we do void traces are spread out. And we got a Gorgon blueprint out of that. I think we've already built it, mind you. Well, we're building up void traces while we are waiting for... we've got the Gorgon built but not mastered? I'm going to have to check on that. All right. So while we're waiting for these things to improve, and that doesn't really look like that's likely at this point, we'll continue to exterminate until I run out of Lith Relics to open, which there are 3 more. and just build up our void traces so that when we are ready to actually get a good thing, we can. So let's go ahead and do this.
There is a large platoon of Grenadier Marines.
The Neo relics are about to, fissures are about to be improved. Another 5 minutes and they'll have switched to something. So we might be able to switch to that. Where the heck am I going? Oh. And this is a case of a vault speeding you up and causing more problems than he helps. There we go.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Still a prime. We don't have that. And it's vaulted. So I'll grab it.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I will say we are getting really good void traces out of these. So that's a good sign. That'll help us when we want to unlock everything else. Okay. Okay. Exterminate. Lift E2.
There is a large platoon of Grenadier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? We're near a fissure. Collect reactant to open your relic. Be aware. Only corrupted enemies will drop it. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy.
This is a dead end. Why did I go that way?
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Alright, everything's worth 15. We do not have the burst in prime.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Last one. And we'll move on to something else no matter what we do here. Okay, so equip for mission. Let's do it. Why am I the one taking so long to load here? This is weird. Oh, maybe I'm the one, and it took a while to generate. Or I've got a bad connection compared to the others. Or to whoever the host is from where I'm at. Oh, come on. Load up. We're all Windows machines. This should go quickly. Somebody just dropped out.
There is a large platoon of Grineer Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
I am not the one. I am the 4.
You're near a
So that
fissure.
suggests that my connection to some
Corrupted
whoever
enemies
is
are dropping reactant.
that
Collect it
is
to open
is
void
the
relic.
one is.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Heads up. A Grineer assault team is headed your way.
Ugh.
You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. You have broken their ranks and they are on the run.
I need to
Another
collect all
successful
this
mission. Find extraction.
stuff. I haven't even collected all these yet. Alright, I'm open.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened.
We're all open, but we lost one guy. I don't know who or why. We already have the Bratton Prime, and we already have, but we don't have the Venato Prime crafted. So I'm going to keep the Venato Prime blueprint.
Another job well executed.
Alright, that's pretty much all we can do with the Lith Fishers right now. We'll have to get more Lith Relics at some point. Okay. Let us see if anything has improved for our other types of things. Interception. That is just terrible. We have an exterminate meso fissure, and we have enough void traces that I can go ahead and make this one radiant and open up this particular one. So I'm going to make that one radiant. We have 358 void traces. Let's go ahead and do that. And equip for the mission and say yes, and let's do that mission instead. While we hopefully wait for another thing to come up. It's going to have to happen sooner or later.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marine stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Hello. I am detecting a synthesis target. Use the synthesis scanner to track the creature.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened. Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you. The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
There it is. Right for synthesis.
I saw you. Where are you?
So you may perform the synthesis I require. Tenno, do not damage it further. Use the synthesis device.
Got him. Let's see. Zaku Prime is worth 100. It's another one that we haven't crafted him, but we we have everything we need to craft Zaku Prime.
Mission complete. Excellent.
Why haven't we done that? Let's go do that. We have enough to craft Zaku Prime, and we have a Zaku Prime extra blueprint. So yay on that one. I've not been paying attention. Apparently we got all the parts we needed for Zaku Prime. Zaku Prime, chassis, neuroptics, and systems. We do, in fact, have everything we need for that. So let us go ahead and start that. Systems, chassis, and neuroptics. All right, so Zaku Prime is there. And let's see, has anything changed in terms of our options? No, nothing has changed. What about, do we, I could go for the Arelli Prime Blue Neuroptics multiple times. Or I could come in here with this Exterminate and go for this one. This one actually gives us multiple things that we are looking for, so sure, we'll give that a shot. Refine Radiant and equip for mission.
Orders went mad for 3 milliseconds when he realized that each time he cleans something, he makes something else dirty.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marine stationed here. Leave no one standing. Void Fishers, you need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? You're near a fissure. Use that reactant to open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is open. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
Where the heck am I going? Ah, through this tunnel. What are you doing in a... That was kind of a weird thing to see here. Where are we going? I got no idea. There are enemies here somewhere.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Bow Prime Blueprint is vaulted, but the Ultranux Prime Barrel is harder to find. And the Bow Prime Blueprint is a common. All right, we might as well finish that one off. Do another one. The Bow Prime Blueprint was probably the only thing from this that wouldn't have been interesting to me. Anything else I would have kept. And even the Bow Prime I might have considered keeping if it wasn't for something worth more that was available. All right. We're going to upgrade this one again. Refine Radiant. Yes. Equip for the mission.
There's a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing. Void Fishers, you need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can
Oh,
withstand
we're going
their
this way.
fury?
All right. Yeah. Oh.
You're near a fissure. Use that reactant to open a relic. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, heck.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors. The enemy is broken. Get to extraction.
Volt Prime blueprint. That's what we needed for Volt. I am getting that, and I'm happy with it.
Another job well executed.
All right, let us start Volt cooking. Chassis, neuroptic systems, and the main blueprint. So we build. Good thing we got some of those neural sensors. We needed them. Build. All right. So that's in the thing. We could use another Volt neuroptics at some point. I'll have to remember that. Each one of these, by the way, requires a part from a different Warframe. We should build Chroma at some point. It just takes a little bit of farming to do him properly. Let's take a look over here. We've still got plenty of daily standing to work on. We haven't really done a lot of this stuff. Thermia fractures reappeared again. I guess it's like the event that never goes away. They appear, they last for about 2 weeks, they disappear, they come back a week later. At some point, we are going to have to go do some of them. Because I do want to get those amalgam mods that are you get at 25 and 50. And the Opticore Vandal isn't a bad thing to get either. But we have to seal the fractures, and that's a pain in the neck. Okay. Alrighty, let's take a look and see if we've got anything new. There's a capture meso fissure, which sadly we've already done all of the meso that we can. Okay, we have a disruption axis fissure. That's new. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with the mobile defense axis. That we can work with. We can work with mobile defense. Okay. So mobile defense axis fissure. All right. We can open up these. We actually have enough that we can open up. Let's radiant these. Upgrade. Refine Radiant. And equip that one and see if we can get that Ash Prime blueprint out of it. We have a 1 in 5 chance.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads.
Oh,
and
I'm in the
defend a
wrong
number of locations
frame for
connected
this,
into
but
the
that's
network.
okay.
Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You're near a fissure. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You are going
Well,
to
I'm in
need
a
the
mobile
reactant
defense,
if you want to open
so...
that relic. You've got robots inbound. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Terminal hacked. Keep moving. I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch me in. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Well done, Tenno. Your relic is opened. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. We are finished here. Move on.
My ambulance! What have they done to her? Fix this!
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Oh, you. I'm very annoyed at that thing.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
I thought we had a group of 4, but we only have a group of 3. We've literally just built that Warframe chassis blueprint, but it is worth 45. I'm going to do the Lavish Prime one, though, instead.
Mission complete.
Also worth
Excellent work,
45.
Tenno.
Okay. What were we doing? We were doing that mobile defense. And Neo is still interception. Let's see. We were trying to get this Ash Prime blueprint. I really want it. I'm going to radiant another one if I can. Which I can. And then I'm going to be farming more traces.
Fisher, defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. The corrupted enemies are dropping reactant. Collect it to open your void relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Completed. Move on. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance. spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. We are finished here. Move on. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load. The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
As long as Captain Corgi doesn't say, come into my parlor. Ureli Prime Systems! Woohoo! I will absolutely take that, even though, because I already have the Caliban Prime Neuroptics. So, woot!
Mission complete. Excellent,
That was very much worthwhile. That means that there's a bunch of relics that I can now open because I no longer need to try and get the early Prime Systems out of them. So that's a nice thing. Okay. I believe, if I remember correctly, those relics are in fact Axii relics. So yes, we now can open up the Y1s. We can also open up these P1s, so we have things that we can use to now build up our void traces again, which we need to do because if you notice, and I say upgrade, I only have 74 right now, so I can't do that. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and start opening these P1s and then these Y1s. But I can't open the Y2s yet because I still need the Reliprime Neuroptics. So let's open up these P1s. Yes.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. Corrupted foes are dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Enough reactant to open your relic. Terminal hacked. Keep moving. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance. Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
He is using the boar?
Stay focused.
Well, he's using the Dex Fierce, just like me. He's just got it modded differently. we're going this way.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Oh, we have everything, either crafted or whatever, but Mesa Prime Blueprint is a good extra thing to get.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
All right, it might be time for us to take a look and see how many ducats we've got. All right. So let's go take a look over at Orcus Relay, which is right here. Go to that nice little COM 21. Sounds like a blackjack name. Why I'm in mission control, I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to Baro. Okay. Now this is our first priority. It's a shell shock. This is our second priority. And in the unlikely case we have enough, I might get Prime Slip magazine as well, but I doubt it. Well, I need ducats first. Where are my ducats machines? There they are. Okay. So again, we look at our owned. Okay. We have an extra Orthos Prime blade. We only need 2 of them. I'm pretty sure. And most we need 2. The Carius Prime barrel and receiver. We only need 1 Caliban Prime chassis blueprint. I think only need 1 Cedo Prime receiver, but I'm going to keep it just in case. We only need 1 Mesa Prime blueprint. We only need 1 Venato Prime blueprint. We only need 1 Zaku Prime blueprint. We only need 1 Ureli Prime blueprint. Okay. All right. So that's going to get us 295 right there. Now let's look at the things that we own. We already own. Let's see. Baruch, Baza. I don't have any spare Aceltra stuff. I do have the Bratton Prime stock, which I don't need because we've already built it. I believe we built Epitaph Prime, so we don't need this Epitaph Prime receiver or blueprint. We've already built it. Fang Prime, we're still looking for the one more Fang Prime handle. It'll happen eventually. Fullman Prime, we're still looking for its stock. Grundle Prime, I mean, that would be really nice, but can't do much with him. Helios, Hildren, Hystrix Avara. Lavos Prime, we've already built. We don't need to keep any of his stuff. So I'm going to do the chassis blueprint and the systems blueprint and the main blueprint. Okay. Nautilus Prime, we still need the Cerebrum, which is a hard part to get. Nezure Prime, we never did manage to get the last piece of Nezure Prime, so it's going to be sitting here until he comes back or out. Nova Prime, we just built these two pieces, but they're only worth 15, so I'm going to hold off until we actually own him. Protea Prime, we have claimed, so I can get rid of this and the Protea Prime blueprint. Let's see. Wait, do I have all the pieces for Sevagoth as well? Systems, Neuroptics, and Chassis. We do. I should build Sevagoth. Shade, Soma, Vidaria Prime blueprint. We have everything we need to build Vidaria Prime too. I'm not sure. Plus an extra stock. Okay, so we should build that. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm going to hold off on the Volt. We definitely need that Volt Prime blueprint still. And so that looks like it right now. That's 710. That's actually all we needed. Okay, so I'm going to sell those items. I'm going to exit. Okay, we're going to go back to Barakatir.
I look forward to our mutual
I'm going to purchase Shell Shock, which will give us a shotgun status mod, 6060 mod that we were desperately in need of. I'm going to do Prime Charge Shell for 350.
Some might say there's a better use for these ducats, but I say, why should the Orokin get to have all the fun?
Yeah. We're not going to worry about Prime Slip Magazine. It will probably come back up soon enough and before we would ever need to use it. So that pretty much is it for Barakatir. We have done all the Baro stuff I plan to do right now. We have opened a bunch of relics, and I'm going to go take a look. I think Vidaria required Mastery rank 15, which is why we have not built it yet. Yes, that requires Mastery rank 15. Okay. However, if we have Sevagoth, I will happily do that. And we do have everything we need for Sevagoth. So I'm going to put him into the queue as well. All right. Ironically, even though we have Epitaph Prime, we don't have the pieces we need for Epitaph itself, which is the last piece, which is also a Sevagoth thing. But Sevagoth Prime and Epitaph Prime, we will have to put them together and see what happens. So, Sevagoth Prime systems, Sevagoth Prime chassis, and we are short a tellurium to build the neuroptics. Okay, so for that, I'm going to go do our typical tellurium farm. We're going to come in here. This is a good chance for us to get that cold damage with Nova. We're going to take Nova. And I'm pretty sure we checked. I'll check it to make sure. We did put the cold back on this, yes.
Buddhism reminds the operator to take time for themselves. Pressure creates diamonds, yes, but it also creates...
Okay, so now we are better off with that primed cryo rounds. Okay. Actually, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can go one more. No, we can't. I'm out of endo. Okay. I'll have to go get endo at some point. All right, so we've got our prime cryo rounds. We're ready with the cold. Let's go to do the appropriate place, which is on Uranus, Ophelia. This is the best place to farm tellurium. It's basically a survival mission, and you should be able to get quite a bit of tellurium fairly quickly with this. 5 minutes to 10 minutes will get you as much as 4 or more tellurium. Yeah, let's go do this. The more people we have, the better. Alright. Yeah, our goal is to kill things here. More than anything else. This is the exit? No, that can't be the exit. Are we already at the exit here? They might have started me at the exit. Oh, what the heck am I doing in here? I slipped up.
Tenno, prepare for life
Hello.
support.
I could have scanned it. That's the thing that starts off in the TOG quest, if you remember.
Tenno, what did you see? My data stream went dark. I am sensing some signal masking. It will take some time to decipher. Concentrate on your mission for now. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Not sure why people are leaving and joining the squad. It's very strange. behavior.
Life support on the way.
You're doing a pretty good job of getting that cold damage out there.
Additional life support has arrived. The raid is off to a successful start. Extraction is available if you need it.
Got any tellurium yet? Nope. We're staying in till we get at least one tellurium. No big surprise that host migration just occurred.
will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout. Life support has been replenished.
Dig. I'm not sure I have that. There's our cold damage. There's some tellurium. We'll go to 10 minutes and stop then. Exit is, you go up here.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
I love blowing them on bits like that. All right.
Another job well
Quick
executed.
tellurium. We got 4 of them. So, not bad. And dig is new. We're going to have to start getting some new pets soon. It's been on my list for a while. Okay. So, with that, we were building Sevagoth. Now we can build the neuroptics. Wow, I'm glad we got all those neural sensors recently. because we need them. Okay. So, let us look at something real quick here. All right. So let me look at the other unvaulted things just in case. So we got Zaku Prime is building. Sevagoth Prime is building. Ureli Prime, we just need the neuroptics at this point. Valkyr. Nope, we don't have any parts for Valkyr. That's not surprising because the Valkyr Prime relics drop from a late stage railjack missions. Nyx Prime is also unvaulted, I believe, for the same reason we don't have any of those. Yeah, we don't have any pieces for Nyx at all. Gyre Prime, we have one piece for, and Caliban Prime, we need the systems. Okay, so in order to get all of our current vaulted things, current unvaulted regular primes, we really just need one piece of Caliban Prime and one piece of Ureli Prime, because and then several pieces of Gyre. Yeah, we've only got one piece of Gyre Prime, and we don't have anything that's giving us relics for those relics. Don't seem to be dropping from the usual places. Which is kind of weird. Oh, no, they do drop from Void Echo and okay. So yeah, it's just we haven't seen many of them. There's a Lith G14, which is quite weird that we haven't seen many of those relics. Because we've been farming relics. That Lith G14 should drop from a lot of different things. Well, we're going to do a lot. Okay. So that's pretty much, we've gotten our Prime, our Baro stuff. We've gotten that. We have finished that. Let us do a couple of Orb Valis bounties. Okay, that's the last thing that we have on my list right now. And then, so we're going to do some that aren't quite maxed out because we're going to go for some Aya while we're doing them. So in Venus or Fortuna, we're going to do 3 of the quicker bounties. Mid-range so that we can get a good chance of Aya. Or at least not the Narmer ones. The Narmer ones don't give us any chance of getting Aya. Okay. So and we'll get our stuff up here. Okay. So this one has no chance of Aya. This one has a decent chance of Aya. Okay. And and gets us some stuff. The other thing
Get
is,
out there, locate a fracture, and I'll help you seal it. Oh, and Sparky, you run into that exploiter orb out there, you leg it. Once she ices up, nothing can touch her.
okay, now that Yudiko has stopped saying the same thing over and over again, so I haven't mentioned this, but it's happening, I think February 4th it starts. Star Days begin. It's the Valentine's Day event. There's a seller for that. And what you need to do for buying things are these debt bonds. Okay. So we want some debt bonds. We're going to go get. We're looking for Aya and debt bonds, and we're going to be doing a lot of these bounties. Plus,
No worries.
we're also
Moving on,
going to go over to Ticker
Don't matter to Neff one whit.
and purchase debt bonds. You can buy debt bonds for stuff. Okay. You can buy debt bonds for stuff, and what we can buy, we will buy. A Tink Dissipator Coil. Fine, that's not bad for a bunch of debt bonds. Okay, we're going to purchase those. We've got lots of thermal sludge and lots of mitocardia spore, and it's cheap. We're going to purchase these. Okay, we want as many debt bonds as we can get by the time Star Days begins, because Star Days, everything is purchased with debt bonds. Okay. Ferrite. Ooh, we can do a lot of these. I'm going to do that. So whenever we get a chance, we're going to come back here and purchase debt bonds. Bunch of rubedo and alloy plate and money. We've got money. Okay, so we'll purchase that.
We shouldn't either.
Okay. Nanospores and money. Okay. So we now have a whole bunch of debt bonds. Okay. We don't have any Travesite alloy right now because we haven't refined the Travesite. And same with the smooth phasmids. So we can't do these two. But otherwise, every once in a while, come back in here over the next week or so and purchase up a bunch of debt bonds. You won't regret it because, well, you might regret it. It's decorative. 90% of the stuff that is available for Star Days, maybe 100% of the stuff. But there's no reason to not go after stuff. I could then later trade those bonds back. Anything I don't use, I can trade for standing. Okay. All right. So, useful thing. We don't have any familial debt bonds. So, because we don't have any familial debt bonds, I'm going to go to Yudiko.
quick geology lesson.
And we're going to do the one that gives us familial, which is this one.
Round too fast.
All right. And we're going to do 3 of these.
Green. And remember, you never heard of me, you never heard of Solaris.
And we might get some Aya. We might get some debt bonds. I'm happy with both. We might even get a mod we don't have.
Locate the
I don't
facility
think.
Before the rail tractors can load up and break orbit.
Nobody else is doing it.
We're waiting for the collection signal. We need to locate the facility and fast. I've got a lead. Sparky, one of my scout teams just reported a lead on the vault we're after. Before being cut off by gunfire. Find them. What happened here? Search the body spots. That's not everyone. Survivors must have escaped. Damaged. There's something in the buffer. We need to get it decoded before the device fails.
We might be doing this entire thing solo.
Accessing buffer. Analyzing. Password. No. Buffer. Accessing final
Are we
transmissions.
solo?
Come on.
I don't think I made a solo. There we go. There's somebody just the last second shows up.
I'm in. Taking a quick look around. itinerary, patrol log coordinates, reports, blah blah blah.
Alright, we got 4 minutes.
Pinpointing location. Anyone gets in your way, give them the business. This is the place. Find them.
Alright.
Here come the taxmen.
Alright, we got the 3 data keys.
Thanks, Sparky. Their intel looks like a solid lead on Neff's vault. I've detected a coil drive patrolling a bizarre route. Maybe guarding the vault we're after. Take it down. I'll hack its data mask.
Alright, that's much better. We have a full group. I don't even know what reward we got from
Wait
that
for the
first one.
trap, then get down there. Remember, if I'm going to rip its data mask, we need that coil drive in one piece. Do you see it? It's headed right for the trap. Stand down! We need the coil drive to hit that trap. It's down. Now crack the casing and plug me into the data mask.
I'm getting no energy. This thing is just not regenerating the energy. There's some energy. And there's some Aya.
Definitely security for Neff's credit vault. Okay, listen up. Wait up. I've had to pull the protection data from our resource extractors. Think you can protect those excavators till the process is complete? Excavator drop initialized. Protect them. Excavator offline. Find a power cell fast.
Alright.
Cool, and we didn't lose a single extractor. A perfect run. Now let's get back on mission.
Where are we going?
Corpus drone right there. Take it down and I can start the hack.
One of the hardest ones in here is the protecting this drone thing.
Alright, once we get this thing rewired, it'll also teleport to a destination of our choosing, where one of our people is waiting to pick it up. And they're gonna try to wreck it rather than let us take it. Hold them off while I get this done. Excited engineers, Sparky. Nice job. Wow, this is great intel. Listen up. new shipment about to teleport in. Take 'em for all they're worth. Every last crate. Corpus Obelisk reporting first shipments being down. That's your cue, Sparky. We've got more coming in. Pick 'em up.
Ooh. He came in
Case
and
retrieved. Another shipment. Move fast.
why is he in?
Obelisk reports a second beam load. Don't let the taxman lay a hand on any of it. That's one for us. Another shipment. Move fast.
All right, well, we got some eye out of it.
Blockheaded scum.
We didn't get any familial death bonds.
People who earned it, Sparky. They'll be toasting you in the house tonight. Quick geology lesson. Thermal fractures are what you get when you pump too much coolant. Outstanding. Now get out there and void some mucking warranties. Bosses are prepping
So we're
their
doing
taking
3 of
to
these.
Neff's vaults. Locate the facility before the rail tractors can load up and break orbit. Damn it. This isn't the whole team. Where are the others? Search the bodies. See if there's any clues. Damaged. There's something in the buffer. We need to get it decoded before the device fails. Accessing buffer. Analyzing. Accessing buffer. Analyzing. Password. No. Buffer. Accessing final transmissions. Come on, final transmissions. I'm in. Taking a quick look around. Itinerary, patrol log, coordinates, reports, blah, blah, blah. It's what I was afraid of. The Corpus found them. If they're still alive, the taxman would have taken any survivors here. If they're still alive, our team will be here. Here come the taxmen. throws off, the taxmen are going to respond. There it is. Steady. Steady.
Oh, who's host migrating? Well, hopefully it will.
Sparky, one of my
I'm the
scout
one
teams just reported a lead on the vault we're after. Before being cut off by gunfire. Find them. I've detected a coil drive patrolling a bizarre route. Maybe guarding the vault we're after. Take it down. I'll hack its data mask. I've been trying to blow this whole operation. Stand down. Perfect. Coil drive disabled. And the vault just lit up. Corpus response is en route. Get me access to that data mask quick as you can. Going as fast as I can, but this data mass is some seriously tangled architecture. Gonna need you to find me more time, Sparky. Files extracted. Yeah?
Neuros.
Security for next credit roll.
Okay.
Listen up. Smoke finger's pointing me to a rich resource deposit. Corpus team's closing in. This is an opportunity too good to miss. Do this fast and get back to the mission.
Ah.
Activities incoming. The Corpus will attempt to disrupt operations. Prevent this. Excavator offline. Find a power cell fast. the sky so we can get to work. Starting a remote hack. Once I'm done, it should teleport into the waiting arms of one of our people, far from here. And they're gonna try to wreck it rather than let us take it. Hold them off while I get this done.
Getting everything but the death bonds.
Nice job. Wow, this is great intel. Listen up.
Probably in this direction. Yep.
Right. Resource cases are gonna be teleported to this site. Intercept them, steal them, get out. This obelisk reporting first shipments being down. That's your cue, Sparky. Another shipment. Move fast. That's one for us. Got more coming in. Pick 'em up. Case retrieved. Got it. Obelisk reports a second payload. Don't let the taxman lay a hand on any of it. Case retrieved. Another shipment. Move fast.
And times 2. So, well, this has turned out to be a pretty good Aya farm.
Blockheaded scum. This is all going back to the people who earned it, Sparky. They'll be toasting you in the house tonight.
Where the heck is home? You know, I don't know. Oh, I see him down there. My lock pin marker is missing. I think because of the migration. Alright. That's 2. We still haven't gotten any debt bonds out of this, but we're getting Aya. We're now up to 7. Or 5. I can't, it's sometimes it's unclear which ones it's giving me.
Quick geology lesson.
Alright, so bounty. We'll do one more of those.
Now it's done, Sparky. We ain't got all cycle.
And that will give us
Bosses are
the
planning
Night
on
Wave
taking the shipment to Neff's vaults. Locate the facility
bonus.
before the rail tractors can load up and break orbit.
And probably be my breaking point for the night. But we'll see.
Password. Hello. Buffer. Accessing final transmissions. Come on, final transmissions. I'm in. Taking a quick look around. Itinerary, patrol log coordinates, reports, blah, blah, blah. They're captured. Pinpointing location.
This is one of those where we know what we're going to be doing. So I'm just going to get in position.
Here come the taxmen. Thanks, Sparky. Their intel looks like a solid lead on Neff's vault. Hold up. Corpus mining operation detected nearby. We could really use those resources. Defend the excavators until their work is complete. Excavator drop initialized. Protect them. The excavator offline. It needs a power source.
Boy, it really doesn't want to give me those familial debt bonds.
For a better outcome.
It's only an uncommon thing, too. It's not like it's the rare I'm looking for here. I'm just looking for uncommons. Ambush point. Oh, I like these. These are easy.
Sit tight and get ready to move. Once the trap goes off, the taxmen are going to respond. There it is. Steady. Steady. It's down. Now crack the casing and plug me into the database.
Must have a frost around here somewhere.
Making progress. Keep the corpus off this thing just a bit longer. Files extracted. Yeah, this thing's definitely security for Neff's credit vault. Okay, listen up. Corpus drone right there. Take it down and I can start the hack. Alright, once we get this thing rewired, it will auto teleport to a destination of our choosing, where one of our people is waiting to pick it up. They'll wreck that drone rather than let it go, obviously. So, you know, stop that.
There's some debt bonds.
Perfectly intact, our engineers should have unfettered access to the entirety of its data mass. And here it comes. Okay. This is the place. New shipment about to teleport in. Taken for all their worth. Every last crate. Shipment's arrived. Grab them. Atlas reports a second beam. Don't let the taxman lay a hand on any of it. Got more coming in. Pick them up. Case retrieved. Mucker's made off with one. Be more careful. Another shipment. Move fast. Got it. Obelisk reports a second beam load. Don't let the taxman lay a hand on any of it. That's one for us. Ha!
All right, there's that mod.
Scum. This is all going back to the people who earned it, Sparky. They'll be toasting you in the habs tonight.
And that's our 3 bounties. I don't know if I got the Nightwave stuff. I'll have to go back to the orbiter to find out. We should have. We finished 3 Orb Valis bounties. I wonder if that second one, because of the host migration, caused an issue. Okay. Oh, there are 3 different bounties in the Orvalis. Ha 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 ha. Joke's on me. All right. Well, let's go back and do those two other things in the Orvalis. That was my fault for not reading it right. But we did get some familial debt bonds anyway. Back to you to go.
Geology lesson. Thermal fractures are what you get when you
All right, let's do the easiest two. Both of them can generate Aya.
Now we've got outstanding.
But I do want to get them done as quickly as possible, so.
I'm looking for a data mapping coil drive with a direct line to Net's central server. You get me access to that coil drive systems, and I can upload a virus to the network.
Alrighty.
Before we continue, Neff's ordered supply drops for his troops. Our people need those nutrients, and I can trace the supply codes to lead us toward our objective. Search the area. Neff and your supply caches are somewhere around here. Get him before the corpus do. Yes, cache number 1.
Up. There's cache number 2.
The second cache. That leaves just one more and I can signal the picker.
There it is.
You did that so fast they never even got to wake their supervisor. 10 out of 10, and I think I just worked something out. Humor me.
Don't know why people have got a waypoint way over there.
Neff's stockpiling supplies. That's not a good sign. Get in there, steal everything. Bet my left actuator will find something that'll point us toward our objective. SU needs
I
those
suspect they're
supplies
trying to
in
do
one
a
focus.
thermia
Lock them
factor.
down before the taxmen make off with them.
All right. So in order to do this,
First cache tag.
oh,
On to
actually,
the next.
we just need caches here. This isn't a stealth mission. So it doesn't matter that I'm... It's below us. Above us? It's like right here somewhere. It's above. It's got to be in the glass area.
The second cache. One more to go. Now there's a piece of luck. The Corpus Manifest. See if you can hack it. If we're lucky, it'll gutterball our search time.
Found it.
Done and out like a popper up a drain pipe. Someone's getting fired over this. But here's the interesting bit. The shipping code on that last crate matches something from my records. I want to follow a hunch. I've located the coil drive. Remember, if I'm going to upload the virus to the network, we need that coil drive in one piece. Sit tight and get ready to move. Once the trap goes off, the taxmen are going to respond. I have it on sensors. Once it hits the trap, get down there. Perfect! Coil drive disabled. And the board just met up. Corpus response is en route. Get me access to that data mass quick as you can. Getting there. Keep that core drive in one piece for a little longer. Yes, upload complete. Look at that virus spread. This is really gonna help us keep one step ahead of the taxi.
Seriously? Neither of these other guys is even remotely trying to move towards exit. Well, that guy might be. Where is that other guy at? There he is. don't remember if we've ever built Garuda. I don't think we have. All right, let's do the one more bounty, a different bounty. Here we go.
Just like anyone asks, we never talked. A recently unearthed Orokin artifact is being couriered to Nef's command. Find the courier and liberate the artifact.
Oh goodness, they're already started and it's excavators and I'm not there.
Excavator offline. Find a power cell fast.
All the excavators are offline. We have no power. Or power providers. It's possible that up here come on. There we go. There's possibly some power.
Find a power cell. Keep that excavator chugging.
Come on. Give us some power, will ya?
Offline. It needs a power cell.
But we aren't getting them because they aren't dropping. And that's a problem. Anybody up on the mushrooms? Not dropping power cells.
Excavator offline. Find a power cell fast.
Boy, I'm not even trying to... Oh, I see one way over here. What is this? Oh, I have a crowd of... There's... Ah. I've got a power cell. Why it's way over there instead of where it belongs, I don't know. Finally, they're starting to come into the right spot. Wow, this is painful. There's another one getting stuck up there. Finally. That was very painful.
We have the info, right? And we got a mineral here. Anyway, let's make use of this lead.
Alright, where's the second one at? This one should be much easier.
I knew some of these people. Search the bodies. Find any survivors. Damaged. There's something in the buffer. We need to get it decoded before the device fails. Accessing buffer. Analyzing. Password. Hello. Buffer. Accessing final transmissions. Come on, final transmissions. I'm in. Taking a quick look around. Itinerary, patrol log, coordinates, reports, blah blah blah. They were captured. Pinpointing location. Anyone gets in your way, give them the business. Here we are. Find any survivors. Get them out. Here come the taxmen. With medical supplies. Right to work. Sparky, we got a lead. Wait for the trap, then get down there. Remember, if I'm going to rip its data mass, we need that coil drive in one piece. Do you see it? It's headed right for the trap. Now, crack the casing and plug me into the data mass. I can, but this data mass is some seriously tangled architecture. Gonna need you to buy me more time, Sparky.
And we're done. Gonna leave Fortuna. Oops. Now, it's unlikely I'll be streaming again tomorrow, but if Nightwave comes up with something good, maybe I will.
Welcome.
Complete 12 conduits in disruption. That might be something I might come in for just to do that. So, other than that, I think that's it for the night. So this is Steve, your grumpy old Warframe, signing off, and we will continue this another time. Definitely probably streaming Monday if I don't stream tomorrow. So good night.